My name is Robert Anthony Ornelas Jr. I go by the stage name Little Battle Axe, and I'm getting ready to release my solo debut album titled Millennial on December 31st, 2016.
Why is it so important to you?
My music is important to me because this is what I grew up doing. This is what I was raised to do. This is all I know how to do. It's just a little bit about the album, and it's been a 3-year journey so far. This journey has been so hard. It's been rough. It's been trial tested and approved, up, down, left, right. It's been so wild and so hard. Good at the same time, bad at the same time, lovely at the same time. So many good things about this album. I mean, it's been 3 years. I started working on my Millennial album when I was 20 years old, and I was a young, skinny little guy with curly hair, and I went and I started working on a song with a brother by the name of Tito Rodriguez. He goes by the name of T-Nut over at the Nut House Studios in Paramount, California, and we did a song titled Beautiful Day. This song is so important to me. This was the first song that I released. This song was everything that I wanted to be in one song. You know, in this song, I'm talking about my daughter, my father, my mother, my siblings, my life. When I wrote this song, I was in such a place that I can't even really describe at the moment. But when we were recording this song, I had my lyrics already ready. I went into the booth, and Tito Rodriguez, Tina, he played a beat, and when he played the beat, I recorded my verse all in one take. And he goes, "Man, what do you want to call that song?" And because it was my first song, I was crying in the booth, you know, because at the time I was having growing pains. I was kind of bumping heads with my father and my mother, and I was crying because I wanted to impress them. And when I did this song, he goes, "What do you want to call this song?" And I looked at him and I said, "Let's call it Beautiful Day," because I want to have a beautiful day every day. This is my beautiful day song. This is my happy song. This is my upbeat song. And this song right here, my beautiful day song, has reached the hearts of so many young kids, so many young teenagers all over the world. And so it's not only important to me, but it's important to a lot of young adults all across the country. So my second song is Don't Lose Hope. What can I say about this song? Man, it's that exactly what the title says. Don't lose hope. It's so important to me because when I wrote this song, I was sleeping on the streets. You know, in that 3-year process, when I started writing Don't Lose Hope, I was on the road, and when I came home, I had nowhere to go. You know, my family, they didn't want me to go there, and my family didn't want me to go there, here, there. And so I remember sleeping on the streets for a few nights, and I remember contemplating giving up. I contemplated calling it quits. I contemplated suicide. I contemplated going to the military. I contemplated all these things, basically all these situations where I was quitting on myself. And I sat there on the curb of a street, and I talked to God. I said, "God, please, I need an answer. I need some help. I need something right now, Lord." And when I opened my mouth and I asked God for help, I heard him say, "Don't lose hope, my son." I heard him say, "Don't lose hope." I opened my Bible, I started reading it, and I just kept hearing that, "Don't lose hope, don't lose hope, don't lose hope." And this song really is from start to finish, it's everything that I've been through in the last 3 years. I mean, I wrote it, it was my 3rd song that I had recorded, but you know, that was 3 years ago, but it's so true today because from this song, so many hearts have been touched. So many young men have come up to me and have explained to me how our hope message has touched their lives and their hearts. And I was only 20 years old when I wrote this song, you know, and it has helped me accomplish the things that I want to accomplish in life. So it's a reminder not to lose hope. Do not lose hope. That's my baby right there. This song right here, I'll Be Alright. Man, just this whole season, when I first started writing this album, when I first started when I first started writing the music for this album, I was in a season of depression. Not depression, that didn't come till later. When I started writing the music for this album, I was going through a season of determination, of eager hunger. What I wanted to do was I wanted to prove to my father that I could do it, that I could make it happen. I wanted to prove to my mother that I wasn't, what the world was saying I was, but I wanted to prove to my father, my mother, my family that I can make it happen. And I remember I'd gotten into an argument with my father and my mother, and they told me that if I was gonna act the way I was acting, they told me not to come home. And 5 months had gone by, and I had not even gone home, not one time, to visit my family, to visit my siblings. I had just been touring the country, believing that God was going to do something, and it had gotten to a point where I had missed my daddy, I had missed my father, I missed my mother, I missed my baby brothers, my sisters, I missed my people. And I wanted to go home. Another quit moment happened where I wanted to quit on myself, and I just basically talked to God again, and this time, instead of asking God, what do? I basically sat down, started talking to God, and I said, you know what, God? I'm gonna be all right. I will be all right. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna find my path. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be all right. And when I told God that, I just instantly, all these lyrics started flowing through my body and my mind. All these ideas started going through me, and this song titled "I'll Be All Right" came into existence. And it's such a meaningful song to me because it's real even to this day for me, because you know what, I am gonna be all right. Now I still travel the country on a budget of zero, and I'm married, traveling with my wife. We don't always know what's gonna happen, but we know we're gonna be all right. We know we're gonna be okay. And this song is so important to me. It also features my buddy Bradley Burton. I wrote the entire song, but my buddy Brad came into the studio. We recorded this song with Greg Leonti in his studio in Orange, the city of Orange, California. Brad came in, lent his vocals on the track, and he gave it that authentic acoustic feel with his voice. He has the raspy voice. He has the, I can't even explain it, but he gave it that style and that feel, that the extra push that it needed for it to come alive in people's stereos and people's radios, for people to really understand, the place we were in when we told God we're gonna be all right. And so this song is a message to our family, our friends, but also God, telling our people we're gonna be all right, we're gonna make it.